welcome back to my channel. My name is Zilani, and today I'd really like to talk to you about a poem from section 3 of my book, Oddball. Today I'd like to talk to you about Old Mango Tree. We always sat under the mango tree, ripping the tender fruit apart and let the sugary juice leak through the gaps partitioning our teeth. My grandmother had bid me to start learning to climb the tree without you, but you knew I would always refuse. I never knew which was the right foot to use, and for that you always scolded me. You loved to devour the fat fruits, sweet juice licked up by lips and cheeks. I always trusted you to regale me with stories from your wise mouth. So you told me how the tree was born from a seed. You told me how it sprouted unhurriedly for us to enjoy the gifts draped on its boughs. One day you told me you heard the wind, carrying a message to your ears and rustle through the narrow canal in your head. It warned you of the dangers of mango, the desire its smooth, dappled rind harbored to spoil in children's hands, and how on its orangey-hued pulp it invited fungi and rot to dance. We threw the fruits like missiles that day, back up into the tree and harshly prayed that they would grow back quickly into their branches and would stay. They must have sensed our fear, you said, because they came back tumbling down and pelted our heads. You never visited again. I sat under the mango tree. I missed you now that we were apart. Finally, I felt grateful for the shade underneath. There are no mangoes that fell through the gnarled branches at summer start, but I still wished so much to climb our beloved tree. In spite of my desire, I still refused, because how could I know what foot to use if you were not there to laugh at the one I'd choose? This particular poem is about a lost friendship and the childish innocence that fades away through growing up. In the beginning, the speaker talks about their past and the experiences they had with a friend under a mango tree. In the last stanza, the speaker still sits under the tree, but their friend has moved away and no longer talks to them. The narrator in the poem looks to their friend as a guiding figure to teach them how to climb the tree and to tell them fables. At the end, the speaker learns to be grateful for their independence, but they still obviously have more to learn for themselves as they are still hesitant to climb the tree. In this poem, I tried out a new style, where I used techniques like rhyme, a more fixed structure, and varied sentences to reflect the message of the poem, growing up and learning. I used a rhyme scheme that wasn't fixed, and a lot of internal rhymes to reflect the speaker's absent-minded reminiscence of the past, as well as the varying sentence lengths. I also used a lot of symbols in this poem. Mangoes represent the process of growing up, as they begin tender and bright. But as the poem progresses, the children learn that it spoils and rots, a parallel to how, as children transition into adulthood, they must face hardships and learn from these experiences. Mangoes to me personally represent childhood and growing up, because in my childhood, a mango tree grew outside in my front yard, and my friends and I would always climb it. It was so fun. The wind is also a symbol here for adulthood itself, and how adults directly teach children about the experiences that they will face as they grow up. I really hope you enjoyed this discussion. Please let me know if there's any other poems you'd like me to talk about particularly, and leave any suggestions in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.